Last time on Peak D&D, we landed in Caspir in Kandarahan from the portal, and kind of seems like a ruined city that was like the mountain was chopped off and goes on for miles. So we kind of like tool around. I take out the sword, and there's a note in there, but the note is actually a piece of our map, and we figured out that it says some stuff. We'll get to that later.
In Draconic
that I can read that they can't. And then we're kind of walking around trying to find our way down, and this big dragon like zeroes in on us. I quickly get out the map again and try to read some trust word from Draconic, and it worked. Kind of pinned us and looked at me all weird and was like, all right, peace out, and left. And then we found entrance to a sanctuary or something from Kandarahan, so I decided to just kind of give it my blood, and I talked to Kandarahan. He gave me his sword, and now we're in this trial that I have to fight a dragon at.
Previously on Peak D&D, we solve magic with problems, and we solve problems with magic and violence, and that's what we did. Big old shadow dragon fight. We had a lot to pick up on, a lot to catch up on, because we were learning the 0.10 rule set of DC20. So that took us a little bit longer, edited for time, perhaps, or we'll just let you suffer along with us. And some of it. After defeating the dragon soundly, there was a lot going on. He was shooting corrosive or shadow bolts of umbral damage. You were flying. Orin was flying. Ravi was just bucking bronco on the top of this dude's head for a while, like a jungle gym. And even Buzz did some heavy lifting and got in this big old dragon's face amidst the pool of lava that was running over the edge. Our heroes take a quick rest, and then they jump down, down, down into the abyss.
Last time on Peak D&D, we got through the big dragon fight in the previous episode, and we cannonball down into the river of lava, and we arrive at the entrance to the Temple of Atmar, and it's this huge dragon skull, Falchion, I think its name, and it was like Kandarahan's favorite mount from back in the day, and there's 5 flags that are like representing the Atmar family crest and motto, and we have to choose the right 3 ones. Unfortunately, Ravi did not pay a lot of attention when he was a kid, and so that took a little bit of effort. We screwed one up, and we fought some skeletons, then we got through, and there was this bridge with these hooks, and we had to go through together, because strength and unity. And then there's 3 doors. There's the strength door, which we didn't get into yet. There was mercy, and there was sacrifice, so we go to mercy first, and we get in there, and there's all these pictures of like people in repose, and we're a little confused, but eventually we figure out there's this like circle with and so Ravi drinks some molten lava, and then we go to sacrifice, and we're all just standing there looking at it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll cut off my hand. And so we cut off the hand, and moonlight.
Previously on Peak D&D, deep inside the temple to Kandarahan and the blood of Atmar, we arrive at the door of strength. 5 dragon heads, 1 with blood, 1 with fire, 1 with strength, 1 with lightning, and 1 with healing. We figure out how to do it through strength and unity, and the door opens, and there is an hourglass, and we have to move some levers, which we do, and then there's a chair, and Ravi needs to decide if he's gonna sit in it, and he does. And Kandarahan comes out, and he fights us, and we fight him, and he loves it, and we don't love it too much, but he's having so much fun. But eventually, with the power of strength and unity, and a spectral bear claw, and a nice lunge from Ravi, we best Kandarahan, and he sits in his obsidian throne, and we are ready to hold court with the god of war.